Gaining relief for frozen shoulder, my challenging path and what ultimately worked. Awakening one morning with an intense pain that I later discovered was a frozen shoulder was distressing. The severity of the discomfort made me contemplate extreme measures. Even the slightest incorrect movement sent a piercing ache down my arm, neck and head, leaving me gasping from the intensity. In what felt like an instant, I faced limitations in elevating my arm and my left hand's strength diminished. Everyday tasks like washing my hair, fastening a bra, or even driving became daunting, and sleepless nights were common. My symptoms seemed strange, yet it turns out that frozen shoulder, medically termed adhesive capsulitis, is somewhat common among women approaching menopause. Research from the Duke University School of Medicine highlights a link between estrogen deficiency and problems in bone growth, connective tissue, and inflammation, potentially explaining the onset of frozen shoulder during this life stage. The condition stems from inflammation and thickening of the shoulder socket lining, which hinders joint mobility, almost like a barrier. While the exact trigger remains elusive, factors such as diabetes, thyroid disorders, and even genetics are suspected contributors. A recollection of my mother undergoing shoulder surgery 2 decades prior brought a realization that she likely endured the same affliction. As I sought medical assistance, the immediate prescription of a steroid injection seemed hasty. Opting for caution, I requested an MRI to ascertain the true extent of the damage. Although strong painkillers were prescribed, they provided little relief from the agony. The subsequent MRI confirmed thickening in my shoulder socket, prompting a referral to physio expert Carlos Cabela, who treats notable athletes and celebrities. After reviewing my scans, he shared, "Frozen shoulder is an odd condition that usually self-resolves in about 2 years. Surgery is an option, but managing the discomfort may be preferable until the condition naturally improves." I underwent the recommended ultrasound-guided steroid injection, which brought remarkable pain relief within days, and sensation gradually returned to my fingers. However, regaining mobility took over a year. Physical therapy alone is insufficient for frozen shoulder. It demands patience, Carlos explained. Thankfully, a year after the injection, I found significant relief. While not completely restored, my range of motion has notably improved. I can now raise my arm without pain, even dancing with enthusiasm, something unimaginable just a year ago. For those experiencing frozen shoulder, here are some key strategies to alleviate discomfort. 1. Hot and cold therapy. Alternating between ice packs and hot water bottles can help soothe the shoulder. 2. Surgery. Considered a last resort, keyhole surgery may be an option to release tight tissues. Success rates vary, and it's typically reserved for severe cases. 3. Steroid injections. Administered with ultrasound guidance, these injections can target the specific area, offering significant relief. 4. Hormone replacement therapy, HRT. A study from Duke University School of Medicine in 2022 suggests that maintaining estrogen levels through HRT can reduce the risk of developing frozen shoulder. 5. Physiotherapy. Most beneficial once inflammation subsides, physio can help rebuild strength and restore movement. 6. Patience. Often, the condition improves naturally over 2 years, so managing the pain until then may be necessary. Embark on your second act with Hello's newsletter, a free resource filled with advice and inspiration for health, relationships, travel, and more, specifically tailored to women navigating midlife and beyond. Remember, there is hope and help on the journey to recovery.